Hi everyone. It is Friday in the afternoon. Um, I wanted to jump on today. I know I haven't been on in a while again. Just busy things. Had my birthday. And just crazy things, actually. Some exciting things have happened. I know I've talked before about I had moved to Texas from Michigan after my husband died because I thought, I think we all think that we can run from grief. We can make some decisions and we can, you know, get away from the pain. And I moved cross country. I moved from Michigan down to Texas, and it really hasn't been easy for me. So, I am in my lease now. I'm on a month-to-month basis. So I've just been kind of putting feelers out for a job and things like that in Michigan, because I miss home. I miss my friends. I miss familiarity of everything, I miss being able to go sit with my husband at his grave and talk to him. Um, so I got a job offer and I accepted it. My dogs are playing if you hear the squeaking in the background. It is the highest paying job I've ever had in my life. And it's like God is saying, here's your chance. Take it. I don't have a place to live. But same as here. I moved down here. I was in a hotel for a week, found a rental. I'm hoping and crossing my fingers that things work out. I did apply for a mortgage today with a company in Michigan, and I should hear something back hopefully by Monday and get a pre-qual letter so that I can purchase a home, which I know will take 30 days to get into, but if I have to spend a month in a motel, then I do. It's just the way it is. Done. So I guess the basis of this is don't make any decisions for 2 years after you lose your loved one, whether it be a spouse, a child, father, mother, because I will be the first one to tell you that grief follows you wherever you live. Whatever, you can change the way you look, you can change the way you dress, you can change your address, you can change your car, you can change whatever. Grief doesn't care. It's going to come, and it's going to hit you hard some days, it's going to hit you mild some days, and some days it doesn't hit you at all. But I feel like I've been praying, and I've lost out on a couple jobs, and I thought, okay, so I settled into at least 6 more months in Texas. I was like, I'll give it some time. I'll be a little bit more financially stable in a couple of months, and then I can look and wouldn't have to have a job to move back. And that old saying of when you stop looking, you find it. Quit looking. This job popped in to my life. A good friend of mine reached out to me and said, you ever thought about moving back to Michigan? And I'm like, yes, ma'am. And she's like, I have a job for you. Apply for this job. It's people I know. So I did. And she gave me a recommendation, a glowing recommendation. I did a Zoom interview. I hung up from the Zoom interview. She called me within 5 minutes of hanging up, said, what would it take for you to take this position? And I told her a salary range. I told her, vacation, paid holidays, things like that. They gave me an offer letter. They offered me more than what I asked for. 2 weeks paid vacation, paid holidays. Um, I would be an idiot to not take this job. So I took it. My employer here doesn't know yet, but the kicker is, are you ready for it? I have 2 weeks to get there. So my start date is May 16th. I have 2 weeks to pack up my house, rent a trailer. I'm going to have to haul my car because I don't have anybody else to drive my car if I rent a truck. And I'm driving it to Michigan. I've never hauled anything in my life. The best advice I've gotten from someone is don't pull in anywhere where you can't pull out of straight. Don't want to back up. Good advice. Like, all right, done. So that means truck stops because they're bigger and easier to maneuver around. But I'm excited that I'm going home. Whether it be in an apartment, I don't know at this point until I can buy something in a couple months. I don't know. I don't know what it is yet. I don't have my pre-qual letter to know where I can start, what price range I can start looking in. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update. As you all know, this face can go from being happy to incredibly sad because it is going to be hard to leave here, even though I'm not happy here. My daughter and granddaughter live here. And I will definitely be coming down to see my granddaughter race. She does motocross at 8 years old. She's been riding a motorcycle since she was 4 years old. Taken first place in her division 2 years in a row. Just turned 8. So we're hoping for the same this year. So that means she got her first place division at 6 years old. One at 7. We're hoping for one at 8, maybe 2. So we'll see. But I just wanted to give you that update. And I really just want to stress to you, don't make any rash decisions for 2 years. I made mine in 10 months. And I regretted it as soon as I got here almost. Because it just follows you. You know, I thought I'd get down here, I'd be happy, I'd meet new people and all this stuff. And nope. They actually have a term for it here where I live. They don't like people that are outside of their town moving in. So we are not welcome. Been told to my face, not welcome here. So I'll be happy to be home where I have friends, where you can walk into any establishment at home and they're friendly and they're nice and they're, you know, it's not like here at all. So as much as I'll hate the weather here is beautiful to me. I'm going back to cold and snow, but it's a small sacrifice to be happy. So I hope y'all are having an amazing day. If you have any questions or you have any concerns or something, if you want to ask me if I've gone through something, you can send me a message. You can, you know, write a comment. You can like the video and say, hey, I'm going through the same things, or I understand where you're coming from because I did the same. Just reach out if you need to, because I've gone through the good, the bad, the ugly, the good, the bad, the ugly. So I completely understand. So I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Take time for yourself. Do something for yourself this weekend. And I'll be talking to you soon.